and welcome to episode 12 of Campaign 2 of the Chronicles of Telmora. I am Liv, your long-suffering GM, and in my party tonight we have Harka, played by Norvin,
Human McHuman face, thank you.
Human McHuman Face, played by Norvin Jacobs. We have Rex, played by Connor.
I did not skip out on any academic endeavors to be here.
Of course not. We have Sister, played by Shane.
Hello, I'm ready for the shit fest.
Woo! We have Tess, played by Pyro.
Britannia!
And we have Icarus, played by Nasir.
The bird is the word.
Bird is the word. God, it's like a Pavlovian response. When last we left our friends and Romans and countrymen, supposedly, they were up north. Let me put you on the continent map real quick. They were up north in the Frozen Tower. They went and did a little research around the Frozen Tower after talking to Sehanine again after fighting off the bitches. I believe the most important things that were learned were that Tess got a sense of the magic somewhere very, very far away to the southeast, sensing that it was not nearby, of basically like who cast the magic that did the shit at the tower. Then
How'd she do that?
Harka sniffing. Sniff. Big sniff. Harka talked to a bunch of college students, one of whom told him about a sketchy student that had transferred down to Dataris about 5 or 6 months ago. She had always been doing weird experiments, like freaky weird experiments. You eventually got her name from... What did I call him?
The headmaster.
The headmaster. I was like, the dean! And I was like, no, that's not it. From the headmaster.
Wasn't
Who...
it the?
Yes, it was.
Wasn't
It was the.
Yes, LL. From the headmaster. Who
The
gifted
headmaster.
Harka with a ring of disguise so that they could go to Iseth Asari, and teleported you all using a teleportation circle to Iseth Asari. And now you are in Iseth Asari. When you arrived
Where
in
are we
Iseth
again?
Asari, Harka found the wanted poster with his face, thereby confirming that he did in fact kill the noble that he attacked before. Didn't just sort of kill him, he very much did fully kill him. And you all went to visit Icarus's wife, Iris Softpaws. Again, Tess, with the big sniff, realized that the malady that is afflicting Iris seems to be magical in nature. And I believe where we left off was Icarus was going to stay at his house, of course, and everybody else went to find a, yes, it was the Oratrice Mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal. Everybody else went to find a tavern, and I believe the last thing that I said was, as I was finding a name for it, I said the Future Melons Bar, because I wrote that in my notes. So the Future Melons Bar is the name of the tavern, inn, tavern, bar, whatever it is. So I believe... Oh, fuck, that is so much louder than I thought it would be. There we go. That's an acceptable volume level for the music.
That trombone going ape shit.
It really is going ape shit. It's so ape shit. So, friends,
Y'all have been ordered by the Oratrice.
what would you like to do?
Go take a nap. Preferably an 8-hour one.
Would you like to do that at the Future Melons Bar?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. There's no unfortunate at the Future Melons Bar.
The last thing tested was crawl into Rex's rucksack and then fall asleep.
That is right, she did do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that tracks.
He has many a satchel. She could find a spot.
Oh, yeah.
Whether or not she'll wake up with spores and shrooms on her is another story.
Of course.
I'll eat them.
I wouldn't.
I couldn't get more.
You don't
crazy.
know where those have been.
Or where they'll
My-
take you.
That
My
too.
mouth. I've been to hell.
Some
Otherwise
shrooms
known
make you
as the
big.
Feywild.
Oh, the Wonderland.
Yes, so
House.
for a modest inn, it is 5 silver per room.
5 silver?
Per room, yes.
Hmm.
So this is modest. So it is 5 silver.
I'll drop a gold for both rooms.
There you go. Is there anything else you all would like to do before hitting the long rest button?
So who's in which room? I don't think we've had this opportunity yet.
We have. Ladies in one room, boys in the other.
Alright.
Yeah, but I think Icarus is staying home with his wife.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Come on, Harold. You're with me.
Yep. Hank.
Hardrada.
Hank.
My name's Hank.
No. Change your name to Hardrada. Hurry.
Don't do it. Alright, Hank.
Quiet before I change my name to Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg. Hardrada is my Dinkelberg.
It is.
That's what you fail to realize.
No, we've known that.
And you'll hear it again! So, I'll go take a little nappy nap.
Take a little nappy nap.
Honk shoe.
We all go
shoes.
take our long rest.
There
Yay,
you go.
long rest
Hit
button.
your long rest buttons.
I crawl out of your rucksack and follow sister to the other room.
I handed the rucksack to sister. You crawl out and you're in the girl's room.
You take it.
Yeah.
Your turn with the rucksack.
So, you wanted to talk? Maybe?
I'm kind of curious on what is the matter with you.
Could you be specific?
You're acting very sporadic, even by your own standards.
I got sentimental. It won't happen again. I'm sorry.
About what?
Just when I was looking out the window, back in Alderwick, I got a feeling in my chest that felt I could maybe fix that with a family. I don't know. And you gotta do that to get a family.
I suppose.
So, it won't happen again. I'm sorry. Back at the box as feelings go. Promise.
I mean, you don't have to hide your feelings, but you should probably work on displaying them in a reasonable manner, Tess.
I don't know how to do them that way. It's 0 to 100. I'm not
Well,
good
if
at
you're...
controlling my emotions. You know that.
Yes, I've seen plenty of it. But if you're aware that it's probably not the best way to go about it, then you can work on it.
Sister, I've been working on it for a long time. It's not gonna go away. I'll just behave. I don't want to inconvenience you all with that. Let's just go to bed.
Sister will then motion for you to use the bed, as she does not need it.
All right.
Don't
She'll curl
mind
up.
if I do.
She'll curl up on the pillow, taking like 10% of the bed, if that.
Meanwhile, Rex and Hark are rock, paper, scissors for who gets the one twin bed.
The whole time you two are rock, paper, scissoring, Icarus is sitting comfortably in his home. It's like, I wonder what they're up to. Then it pans back to you two and you're fucking fighting each other. Give me the bed!
I'm bigger than you! No, I'm bigger than you! I'm fatter! That doesn't count!
Doesn't count.
You're going out the window, lizard!
And you're going to prison! Ah!
I will yank this ring off your finger.
Harka's shoving
I will
Rex.
swallow that ring finger, goddammit!
Harka's
Eventually-
shoving Rex out the window and he's like, excuse me, populace, I have a criminal. He starts pulling you back in like, shut the fuck up.
It just turns into Winnie
There's
the
a
Pooh gets stuck in
wanted
the window.
fugitive in my hotel room.
I will wild shape into a whale and kill all of us! Give me the damn twin bed!
A wild shape into a whale and break
Arco
the
would
damn
happily just give him the bed without all of this mess.
sad.
Boo!
No chaos.
Tragic.
I hope
No,
they're doing all right.
he's in a city where he is wanted for murder. He's not gonna make noise.
Saving the chaos for a later date, I see.
Well, I've always known Harka to have the most logical solution, especially when it comes to things that block his path, like doors.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen to the
Never.
call to chaos, my friend.
No, the cycle. Not again.
So have you heard about scythes?
It's a canon event. Honk shoe. Sleep.
Honk shoe
Wait.
sleep, so it's the next day. That's great. I'm marking it.
Where's my calendar?
Yes.
Yeah.
You wake up to a cup of nice cool water and a snack with a note next to it. His sister is not in the room.
I read the note.
The note says, family isn't always born.
Y'all gotta fucking stop.
You're
No
gonna
one's in the
make
room?
the DM cry like a little bit.
I am a little bitch. And
I
everybody
did that
knows
earlier.
it.
I'm good. I did that earlier. I've already got my lot out of the way.
I've already been
Uh,
tenderized.
No one is in the room. Tess is gonna hug the note and pocket it. She's gonna put it in her hoard bag. Then she devours the food and drink.
Slurp, slurp.
Slurp, slurp.
I'm actually putting this in my bag.
Oh, I believe it.
Fine. Go ahead.
I'm gonna find where the fuck I put the thing. Here it is. Tess.
What is everyone else doing in the morning?
Wakes up, stays quiet, and doesn't get a roadie.
Sister would
I'm
be
not-
downstairs helping the tavern keeper with chores. Just a pastime.
Rex is taking a hard wire brush and scraping off his scales. After the harsh changing climate, he's just kind of exfoliating.
You're
Yep.
just that alligator crocodile
Mhm.
getting the little toothbrush.
Yeah. And I'm
Scrubby,
fucking... There's a mound of scales appearing in the corner of the room.
That's disgusting.
Yes. At a certain point, he starts using primal savagery and just starts peeling.
Oh, it's a chemical peel.
Brother, you probably shed too.
Yeah, I was getting there. There's little tufts of tiger hair in there.
There's especially
no,
because it is
Arca.
the second day of the waxing gibbous.
Does that mean I'm like 5 days out from the full moon?
Yeah, you're getting pretty close.
Mm,
The
okay.
first day of the full moon is on the 16th, of the month. It is currently the 13th.
Hmm.
You're getting pretty close, buddy.
Rick,
It'll be fine.
Rick shoots up and has the fucking Ren and Stimpy screen cap for a moment. Just Pyro gets it.
No, you see, dragonborns are actually mammals, so we don't need to be peeled like that.
Oh, I'm a mammal too.
No, you're not. You're
I have-
literally a lizard person.
I have memories.
Anyway,
Uh,
after eating her food and drink, Tess is going to gather her stuff and skitter downstairs.
all right.
Rick will probably be the last one to breakfast.
Should we book rooms for longer amounts of time if we're going to be in this town for a while?
Why are we gonna be here for a while?
It just feels
we're going
like
to temple and then we're getting the fuck out.
you're going to do that to Icarus. He just got here. I think he should see his family for a little longer than a day.
He has a job to do.
Sister walking
Yes.
by with a bunch of sheets in her hands. We'll take care of the temple, and then we'll see what else we can do. If we can maybe...
What the hell are you doing, sister?
Huh? What?
Well, are you stealing sheets?
No? I'm just gathering dirty sheets.
Why?
Housekeeping?
Did you get a job here?
I was waiting for you all to wake up, so I thought I would help. Is this weird?
No, it's
Yes.
fine. It's fine.
It's not bad. Weird is not bad. But yes, it's weird.
You do whatever feels right.
Again, weird's not bad. It's just weird. You do you.
But that word has bad
But,
connotations.
You're
sure.
kind of the... it's only bad connotations if you allow it to be. I'm weird. You're weird. Not bad. Just weird.
Yeah,
What was I saying?
I don't know.
You're the brains of this outfit. Pointing back at sister.
Oh,
We
thank
kinda
God,
need
that was
you.
fine to me.
I was gonna say moral compass, but sure.
So,
Okay. Well, if everyone's ready to go, I'll
Rex
put these
is moving
away.
steps.
we just need to go pick up the lover bird.
The
You're holding on to that
lovebird.
one all night, weren't you?
No, that just popped into my head right now.
Ah, shit.
As Rex descends the stairs, he's got he's rocking some tiger stripe mutton chops.
Sister
Oh.
will throw the sheets in a basket.
Wonderful. It's almost that time of the month.
Should we
I think
invest
it
in a
will.
brush for you, or
I think it looks rugged.
What's you talking about?
Your face.
The Emerson spot in the
hair.
peeling as he's like turning.
Bring your hand on your chin.
The mutton chops aren't on the chin. Huh?
Yeah,
Sideburns.
he strokes his chin
They're
and
on the
feels.
cheeks. Up
He has a really
right on
big
your
cheeks.
cheeks. Right up there. What do you
Oh.
feel, boss?
Sister's just motioning to the sides of her face. Right there.
You got a little
just keeps
something right
stroking it.
here, brother.
Interesting.
Again, it looks down at Tess. That's weird. Not bad, just weird.
I think it's pretty bad if he does that in the middle of the city.
It'll be bad if he kills anyone.
yeah, let's avoid that, please.
Agreed.
Also, it's also avoid talking about it outside the rooms.
Rex gives a thumbs up. You're in a video game. Here we go. We're covered.
What?
In Minecraft. You just say that and it's like it's Latin. It's like,
Well, what's Latin?
it's a subsect of primordial.
Okay, cool.
Fuck is the video game?
It's just the word you say. Like it
What's a
freezes.
video?
Anyway, so our mission.
Yeah,
Play games.
let's go. Let's go pick up our. Yeah.
Lovebird. Icarus, what have you been doing at
Yes.
home?
He would have been making breakfast for Iris and then just like fluffing her pillows and making sure she's all comfortable, and then he would head out towards the inn.
She tries to reassure you that like she does not need to be fussed over, but you can tell that she's enjoying having you home. And she also, it's like token fussing, because she also knows that this is something that you feel the need to do, and it makes you feel better to do what you can. But it's the generic, like, no, you really don't have to do that. Oh, come on, I'll be fine. You're both kind of humoring each other with this. What is going on in my group chat? What is going on in my Discord?
You get to be horny every other day of the week and outlive. Now it's your turn.
I don't think that
There you go,
picture
Connor.
is horny at all. That picture is terrifying. It's not horny at all.
Not from your angle.
Connor doesn't like to get drilled. Anyway,
Not like that! That's an OSHA violation!
that's a
So
human
you're
rights
telling me
violation.
they're in the
Hey!
whiskey set.
So we run into Icarus on the street,
Yep.
right?
Hey, Icarus.
Hey y'all.
So, did we anything happen last night? Like magic-y?
How is your wife?
She's fine. She's at home resting.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Just
Um,
curious. Do you know the name of the ship that she worked on?
There were a few ships that she would have worked on. None
one
come
that
to
you
mind.
two, one that you two looked at each other funny about.
Links.
You seem to. No.
That's a discussion for not out in public.
Cool. I'm up
Oh.
for Larson. And Arson.
Let's avoid that for now before we go into the church full of law-abiding
Fighters?
clerics.
What's
Yeah,
the count
sure.
of this town?
Cord.
Do I know Cord, DM?
Big
Make me
storm
a
that-
religion check.
Storm. He's the storm that is approaching.
quite literally.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
I guess I
You
think
know
it
the
is.
Stormlord.
He tears
yeah.
off his shirt and revealing
tattoos.
abs under the fat rolls. I
yeah.
know who Cord is.
Oh yeah, Cord flexes and the fucking
Yeah.
like his lightning bolt appears. I fucked with Cord.
Along came Zeus.
He heard.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I wrote about him when I was learning about some other deities. I thought he was a nature deity, but he's not.
No, far from it. Deity of
Yeah.
dicks.
In more ways than
I
one.
mean, most of them are.
Is that something
offense.
you'd really have a deity for?
I promise to behave. Don't make it difficult.
No, not that kind.
He says to
Not
God.
that kind of dick.
I guess you could, if you build a temple
Pricks,
to it.
assholes, jerks.
If you build it, they will come.
I mean,
Vista's face gets a little red. Oh, sorry.
the robot blushed. That's how cringe we are.
So,
So,
we're walking and talking, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
we're
scoop
walking.
up Tess. So, your saddle on the neck saddle. So,
I can actually walk for myself. I'm not in the mood.
She hops back down.
Oh,
Let's go. Got another god to save.
Rex pops the rock eyebrow and looks back at the rest of the group.
Okay, so her attitude yesterday was annoying. Her attitude today is annoying. What the fuck's wrong with our shoulder?
Maybe it's too warm of a climate. She's
Vista
irritable.
just shakes her head.
Well,
Come on.
yesterday it was cold.
Did we synchronize?
No.
Let's
oh my
not
God.
dwell on it, please.
I just want our
Enjoy that.
normal, happy-go-lucky, silly kobold back. The one
It's
that's not
fine.
horny on main.
It's fine, Harka. I'm just thinking. Let's go.
All right, here. You can think better if you don't have to walk.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah!
You're being
Yes,
carried like a
drawn and
I
football.
love
quartered
that
by
he
the other
did
4
the noise
members.
because he knew it was just gonna happen.
Just carried like a football under his arm, like a cat that's
Yep.
misbehaving. Ugh.
Air
Damn you to
jail.
hell, negative strength save.
Air jail.
I am grumpy.
That's my job, not yours.
Guesses.
My, what an angry cat I have.
Ma, there's a weird fucking cat outside. Ma.
I don't want it to bug Lucy. Lucy, you stay inside, baby. Blake, motherfucker!
Ma.
We go.
Yes.
So we're at the temple.
So you're
I
at the
hope now?
Temple of the Stormlord. You're at the Temple of the Stormlord. Let me go ahead and put you on that. You're at the Temple of the Stormlord. It is very spare, very utilitarian, sparse, spare, used interchangeably. Very utilitarian, Spartan even.
Only in bad English.
No, it can be used for both.
How dare she try and set the scene for us? Let's keep interrupting her, guys.
Shut the fuck up. There are. It seems to be the people. Listen, the people here are jacked. I don't really know how else to say it. The people here are jacked. They're buff. Everybody's buff, and in some degree of like wearing fewer clothes than you feel like they should. Like almost all of the men, like if they're not shirtless, then they're wearing like a breastplate and nothing under it, or like a leather tunic and like a leather breastplate and
Shake
nothing
your
under
shit.
it, like that kind of like almost. It does. It very much smells like you're walking into a very aggressive gym.
Oh god, I look like a douchebag with these large tiger mutton chops and also in very little clothing.
Yes.
And swole as fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's the name of that gang in fucking Cyberpunk 2020? The Primals or something like that?
Probably
Yeah,
something similar, yeah.
The animals. The animals.
Yeah.
Oh
Gee.
god. They just worship Cord.
Yeah, they're just cord people. Let me go to my little NPCs page. There we go. You see wearing a metal breastplate and leather leggings with a massive warhammer on her back. You see a mountain dwarf striding up to you.
Oh, shit.
All right.
I'm not intimidated easily, but fuck.
What brings you to the Temple of the Stormlord?
Looks at sister.
Well, we're actually here to ask you a few questions,
All right.
if that's fine.
Pilgrims. All right.
In a way,
Kinda, sorta.
we're traveling across the land to all the major temples, and we were wondering if anything unusual has taken place within your temple lately.
Oh, now that you mention it. There has been a bit strange goings on. Why?
Well, I am a cleric of Lady Sarenrae, and I've been sent on a mission by my lady to assist other temples with recent disturbances.
Aye. You're the one they've talked about. Alright.
What?
Keep talking about?
Oh, aye. Yeah, the higher-ups have heard about you.
From, may I ask who?
She just kind of gives you a look. Are you daft, sweetie?
Are you meaning to imply that Cord mentioned something?
Oh, aye. Almost like he'd have conversations with his high cleric.
Well, that makes it a little easier then, I think.
Harka, I'm gonna be real with you. Do you think that the Popo would have any authority here?
Authority, no, but I would imagine there's quite a few cops actually in here.
Jimbro
Not
cops.
so much. It feels like that it's a very much that they kind of they don't necessarily agree with the actual like some of the letters of the law, because honestly, Cord kind of has I feel like there's a bit of I have a similar philosophy with it where I think you should be allowed to deck people. If you've given them fair warning that you're going to deck them and they don't stop, I think you should be allowed to do that, and that should not be illegal.
I abide by the fuck around. Find out
Exactly.
rules of society.
Cord is the fuck around and find out of society. He's like, if you're
I
going to
wonder if
test
Liv has
me,
a favorite.
you're going to get tested. That's
Why
not
am I
necessarily
surprised
the actual.
that Liv is horny on Maine for fucking Cord?
I'm not necessarily horny on Maine for Cord. I just very much have a philosophy that if you fuck around, it should be legal to find out. If I am telling someone, "Hey, don't get any closer to me. If you get close, if you keep coming closer to me, I'm going to punch you." I think that, or like, "Hey, if you keep fucking around, if you keep saying that shit, if that shit keeps coming out of your
And
mouth,
do you
I'm gonna
think
deck
there
you."
are not guards in a large town that think that way? Have you met any policemen?
Yes,
They're the
but the
first ones to
laws
throw
are
a
not
haymaker for no fucking
necessarily.
reason.
Well, yeah, but I want the policemen in my setting to be better.
Oh, okay.
I want.
You want them to be actual peace officers
Yes.
She
instead
said
of...
it's fantasy, damn it. Suspend your disbelief.
I want them to
Okay,
be actual
suspend it.
officers
We
of the
have
peace.
good policemen. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I can live with that.
We have good policemen in this setting. This is basically where they're like, if you want to fuck around, these are the people that are like, if you want to fuck around, you're gonna find out. Chaotic neutral.
Okay. So then he's just keeping an
Yeah.
eye out for police in general.
fair.
He does not...
Yeah.
I mean, he has a unique way of talking.
I'm also gonna be real with you. The police are not gonna set foot in this place.
Alright, good.
It's very much, and you've kind of noticed this a little bit, that in each of the temples, well, this is probably the most mainstream one that you've visited, the one in a biggest city. But yeah, it is. It's kind of like a sanctuary where they have almost their own governance within the temple. It's basically where the actual like authorities and governances of the city are basically like they do their own thing. We coexist with them and we are, friends to each other, but like if they have a problem internally, they're gonna deal with it. A baby. A monster. Yes.
I knew you could resist.
Yes.
Send it back
You
to
can
hell.
manage
Yes.
it.
So
Back to hell where it belongs.
yeah, that's
Various tests.
the High Cleric is. I mean, they do talk to each other. They talk to us a little bit, but I have a bit more of a direct connection, being the High Cleric and being the one in charge of the temple, but compared to the
How
others
did
here.
Mask get so fucked up?
How did what?
Can I could? Is it that? How did Mask get so fucked up?
Oh, I don't really know. I'm not I'm not one of his. So, like, you'd have to ask.
Okay, can you put me down now? It's kind of hard to have a talk when I'm in your armpit.
Oh yeah, sure. Here you
You'd probably
Okay,
have to
thank
ask
you.
one of his to find out that answer.
They're very sassy.
Yeah, I mean that tracks from what we've heard of the people over there.
So, hey, we're kind of on a weird schedule here, so,
All right.
is there some sort of trip? Look, we've had the last few days. Is there like some sort of trial area where we could just go check in, make sure there's not any weird ashy things skulking about? Or
Can I just can I make a sniff to see if there's a similarity?
What did I have you
about
make for that? Perception or Arcana? I think it was Arcana.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mad specifically.
20.
So
That's okay.
yeah,
It'll be
that's
on the
20.
recording. I'm not as worried about it because it's going to be on the recording. There is
I paused and
definitely
sniffed.
that smell. It almost feels like it's below.
oh god, we're going underground again. Ah! Do you have catacombs or sewers or something?
We have an underground space for communion.
I turn around and I just lock eyes with Harka.
Can you, please?
I walk forward a little bit, put my hand on his knee.
Don't sprint in there again. I don't want you to die. Get that close to dying. For me,
You're a rugrat.
thank you. So, can we go down there?
Well, so the thing is,
Is there a trial?
aye, there is.
Yeah!
So, the only folk what are allowed down there are those who have earned the favour of the Stormlord. Now, seeing as there's 5 of you, but you're all going for the same purpose, we can kind of
Tess, just
truncate the process a little bit. So, one of you, and you get to decide amongst yourself who that is, will be going up against the Temple Champion. 1-on-1. Any weapons, abilities, spells, anything like that, all's fair game. Fighting until one or the other gives out. Take some time. Think it over. Let me know which one of you is stepping into the pit.
Which one of them's the champion? Are you the champion?
Ha! No, pet.
No, she'd mop the floor with all 5 of us at once.
So who is it?
And I hear a thumping at the ground. Boom.
Look around.
Or not.
See which one of them you'd like to fight. But it's already been decided. But you don't get to know until you see who's coming forward.
I want to look around and see the biggest motherfucker in here.
Gonna be a hard DC to... They're all really big, but go ahead and make a perception check. Natural 20. The absolute biggest, beefiest, like, thick man, like, kind of vibe of, like, the mountain from Game of Thrones. Thick-ass Minotaur. Thick-ass Minotaur.
Oh, Liv, you made this too easy.
That is the biggest, beefiest man.
I was summoned by beefy minotaurs.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know some of you have seen Campaign 2 of Critical.
We bet
Is there a Mrs.?
Is there a Mrs. Sunbreaker
So-
Ulamon?
So here's the thing. I think it's either going to be me or Harka, because 2 wild shapes and summons is pretty gnarly for me. But paladins are also just the Deb's favorite class.
I'm not going to argue with her on that one, but what if I go in there? I'll get him. I'll fuck him. I'll...
Rangers are
pretty
subpar in
sure-
the meta.
I'm pretty sure if this is the arena that we're probably gonna fight them on, this right here, let's measure it out real quick. About 50.
It is. She gestured with her head when she was like, "Who's gonna get into the pit?"
55
Oh.
by 45.
Oh yeah,
I
no, never
think-
mind. I don't think I want to get into range duel there. I'm not a rogue.
I think that anyone other than Tess could do this 1v1.
Maybe if I was some sort of swashbuckler and I could just skirt around people.
That might work. I'm just concerned
Icarus,
about getting
Icarus would be
mobbed.
good because it's large enough for him to maneuver quite well with his swashbuckler stuff, and he still gets a sneak attack. Harka
You
would
know-
literally just be a roll-off who rolls the
Check.
best. And then you would hopefully just have to outlast him in health.
What do you think?
What kind of druid are you? Are you moon?
Yeah.
it's Moon.
So, do you have your bonus action shift yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
level
get
to
2.
that
Yeah.
second level.
You
Then
basically
it should
start with that.
probably be, the druid with that at level 4 probably has a 150 to 200 health pull by now.
As well as summons.
I think you have, 2 wild shapes?
Mm-hmm.
And the highest health thing that you can wild shape into has like 50 something. So you have like 140.
Not for nothing. He
health-ish.
also spends spell slots to turn it into direct health.
Oh yeah, you can just
Yeah,
heal.
that's true, but you'll have to be relying on the damage of your shapes if you use all your. That's what I said. Hopefully, you'll have enough health to just whittle him down enough.
Let me ask this question, but before we put our bets on the punching bag. I don't know swashbuckler the best. You do have a reliable way to poke the shit out of him with your sneak attack, right?
He
Yeah, he
has
can sneak attack
mobile,
without anyone
and
with
he
him.
can sneak attack as long as
Yeah.
he's not surrounded by enemies.
I
In a one-on-one duel, a swashbuckler rogue's actually kind of kick ass.
I think we should let Icarus do this.
It's
Yeah.
It really
As long as
depends
he wants to.
on how well that Minotaur tries to chase him. The Minotaur's smart; he'll reach the middle of the field instantly, and then anytime Icarus tries to fall back, he can still be beat. But he's a Minotaur, so he's probably not the smartest thing in the world.
That's what
And there's a pretty good chance that these things are going to have some sort of storm, lightning, cone.
Oh, if
it's lightning, you might want to just toss me in there. I have resistance to lightning.
if it's a storm hurl
So our argument's gone
it's
full
not a-
circle, back to square one.
So, let me ask Icarus. Icarus, do you want to do this?
I don't
Go
mind.
pick up your wife
I'd be
so she
fine
can
with
watch
it.
you beat the shit out of someone.
I think you can do this.
I'm going to roll something real quickly.
I believe that Icarus or Harka or Rex could
Okay.
take care of it perfectly fine.
You're getting context in a second.
It's just going to be risky
Man.
regardless of who we pick.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I'm
understand our own
good.
capabilities, but not theirs. They don't know ours either,
Okay.
but they're not the ones. We're the ones playing on offense, basically. We have to succeed. They don't
So,
care
Liv.
either
Yeah.
way.
Do I get like a paladin vibe from this guy or a barbarian vibe from this guy?
From the Minotaur, barbarian.
Yeah. Barbarian.
I can't wait for it to
So he's
say,
gonna
here
have
comes our champion. Imnana starts descending from the ceiling.
Fucking enormous ass health pull.
I would just like to say Icarus is
Small,
very
small.
squishy.
And if he's a barbarian, you'd be doing half damage to him. Wow. That means we need someone with considerable magic.
Damn, I could have brought
DPS,
Inanna. I
which
didn't
would
even
be
think of
either
that.
Harka or myself.
You get time while we're
This
vamping.
fucking Minotaur.
I've got Moonbeam, but I
Just
also
make it a Huron. Just
You can
make
also
it a
have
moose.
Moonbeam beaten out of you by a barb.
Yeah.
So
I have
it
Primal
has to
Savagery too.
probably be either me or Harka.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
Burn him to
I'm
death.
I'm a cleric with a decent AC and a high save. I can bully a barbarian if I want to.
You're
He's
on
also a
racist,
light
but-
cleric, so burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno.
The safe bet at this point
I-
is
I-
Rex then.
I choose the D&D option. We roll a D4.
You know, yeah, roll for it.
All right, hold on.
Just going descending. Harka 1, Rex 2, Sister 3, Icarus 4.
Oh,
I want you to-
I
no, I
am
want-
2. How
No,
dare you?
roll a d5, and if you roll a 1, it's test.
No. I'd rather
You
not
don't-
throw the challenge, please.
I have more health than you, I think.
I'd rather not throw the challenge, please.
Are you saying this out loud?
This is
This is
Rex
Connor.
does not suggest we roll a D4. Rex suggests in character that we just randomly pick a number and like Tess thinks of a number
Yeah.
and we determine who gets the closest. But the above board thing is we're rolling a die to see who gets the
Right.
closest.
No, mainly what I'm asking if you're saying is, are you saying the like, I don't want to throw the challenge out loud?
No, he does
Okay.
not. Connor is telling you at the pyro. Please, Shane, erase that number 1 slot.
No,
don't have faith
Shane,
in your little
no.
buddy?
I'm begging.
I believe in David and Goliath. Let's go.
I'm sorry. You know, I try to talk up the ranger, but I know you're not a ranger. But a ranger versus barbarian, hell, a fighter versus barbarian, the barbarian's gonna win pretty much every single fucking time.
I'm hurt.
Especially at this low of a level.
I'm shooken.
That's why I said the problem is going to be that this barb is going to rage, and that makes Icarus and half of Harka, all of Tess, and half of Rex do half damage.
I can do fire damage unless he's a total.
It's just that Harka's a paladin, so if he gets a crit, that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's a roll check. It's not even a stat check. It's a roll check.
Tess, roll that D5. Or no, if you're all on there, DM rolls it.
Oh, really?
I mean, yes.
Tess
I'm
should
waiting.
not be in there.
She
I'm
shouldn't.
waiting for the 1.
Do
But
you want
Shane
me to
and
roll
Tess-
a d5?
All
Let's
right.
get the consensus. Icarus, you have to tie break. Is Tess considered in this role? Because the other two seem intent on putting her in the lot.
I would prefer not to see little Tess get ripped in half by a barbarian.
And she's out of here.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same order I put. I'm not typing this shit. in.
Banished. I'm banished to another realm. Yeah.
Skirmished. All right, Pyro, you roll that D4.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Damn it! And I said 2 was my number too.
Yeah, and you put me in it.
I know. As
Well,
I did type it again.
in character, Rex is gonna go. It's probably for the best. I wasn't feeling too confident I could keep the beast in check nowadays.
Right back.
You
And
do
I'd hate to.
realize I'm an old man, right?
Oh,
Fuck. All right. He's
All right,
actually
all
gonna
right, all
step into
right.
the ring, and he's gonna unstrap his shield from his back for the first fucking time,
Okay.
and shield it
Resistance.
up. Ugh.
shit.
And then he's going to use one of his very few spell slots to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Yep. All right.
As of this moment, his AC is 20.
Nice. Okay, Shane. If you would like to
Mhm.
find some baller music, please, my dear.
Okay, no, I've actually got to join for this, and I have a request.
Woo!
Am I saying?
The battle music from Darktide. You know which one.
This is so special.
Which the boss one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, someone send me the link for the listen together.
It's if you go to the general chat for Liv's game, it's up on the top.
Thank you.
Okay. As Liv can set up the fight, I will grab this music.
All right. So, as you step into the ring, I'm just gonna say her name, Zigil, is the high cleric. She steps up. All right, So you've made your choice?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit kicked in.
I'll send it to you, Harka, because I think there's 2 themes.
It'll certainly be an interesting fight. Skin! Get in here!
Skin?
Skin.
Okay, I was about to say, skin?
Skin.
What the fuck they doing here?
Everyone turns and looks as she calls for the champion. Alright, everyone. We got ourselves a duel. You see the Minotaur approaching the pit and sits in this bench over here along with the other people as stepping into the pit
That's the one.
That's the one? Okay.
is an armored female Goliath.
It was not the Minotaur.
No. Unfortunately, with your natural 20, you picked out the biggest, beefiest person there because that is what you were looking for. But that is not a guarantee that that was the champion. But you picked the absolute biggest beef.
Gender bent Brom.
Yeah, kinda.
You're fucked if she's a fallen Azamar and just starts raging that fucking the
No, she's definitely a Goliath.
No, well, I mean, yeah.
She's got the tats and the gray skin. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, this music does slap. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Does it get
All of Dark Tide music
Does it
slaps.
get like super loud?
No, not really.
Okay.
No.
Then I'm safe to turn it up a little bit.
And he has resistance for a minute.
Yep.
That's what I pinged it for.
She steps in, kind of cracks everything. You know how when fighters crack like everything in a movie to show that they're badass?
Mm-hmm. Do the Henry Cavill click click punch Harka?
No, Harka just kind of rolls his shoulders, does some stretches. Oh. Looks at her. No running around. My cardio sucks.
Oh, well that's really too bad, isn't it? And with that, we're gonna roll initiative. No, not dice roller. There we go. Turn order.
Yeah. Harka ain't winning this.
It's Tuesday, isn't it? Nice.
Oh,
you get to
damn,
go first.
Big money.
No whammies.
I still don't have 2 swings.
Nope.
Isn't that unfortunate?
Yeah, Rachel at least.
Harka's gonna just close in on her. As he's walking, a human is going to open his mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna let loose his breath weapon at her.
Oh.
Just an uncanny valley unhinged jaw.
Go ahead.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what, a deck save, con save?
He just
Dex
blows.
save.
He just blows the lightning out of his
No,
mustache like
con
this.
save for
Oh,
him.
con save.
Con save. Yes. That still fails.
That still fails.
Yeah. It's a 1d10. And six lightning damage.
Alright.
Shield up. And he's just gonna hold his ground.
Okay. Interesting.
No, it was not the Minotaur. It's a cleric that was jacking off.
Oh,
in the
you
corner.
didn't hear me say it. I said, unfortunately, your natural 20 showed you immediately the biggest, beefiest bitch because that is who you were looking for. Was who was biggest and beefiest.
You got what you wanted.
Literally beef.
But no, I saw Icarus say it's gonna be the boomy moment from Avatar, and I was like, you have no idea. So,
Almost like. I'm assuming we can't intervene.
Do you want to?
No, because another person will probably join in.
They might.
They might.
You don't know. You
I
didn't
don't know.
ask.
I don't know if they hold up the rules of like if it's just one-on-one or if a second person makes it free for all.
You don't know. You didn't ask.
We don't. We'll see if Harko's about to get his ass beat.
All right. Sken is going to open up with a feint attack.
Oh.
And with a two-handed longsword attack. 19
Yes.
miss. Damn. Okay.
Gets behind his shield and
Yep.
just blocks
You
it
put
off.
the shield back up then. Damn.
All right.
You put it down and then put it back up. I get back down and I get up again. All right. That's her turn. Go.
From behind the shield, take a step back and just swing the hammer wide and in an arc. Aiming for her midsection.
A
Oh, that's gonna be a
13
miss.
misses.
All right. That's all I can fucking do.
All right. Let's see if she gets her feint back. Nope.
It's a fucking slap fest.
Yes, it is. Take another two-handed. Oh, that'll hit.
Is that dark?
Fucking
Iron?
hit.
Yes.
Fucking hit.
Son of a bitch.
Pyro, why do you have a 20-minute delay on finding things out?
Because
he was
I
AFK.
sat back down. I sat back down and I don't have to watch together on my second screen. I have Discord.
Ah. That's her turn. She just has the one attack.
Just a Discord so I can make sure if I'm peeking or not.
We're gonna chalk up on the hammer and just do like a quick bash forward into her gut.
Okay. That'll hit. 13. Very nice. She is going to use her... No, she's going to keep it. She's going to keep it.
And
still time.
spell slot.
Hmm.
Am I rolling 2d8 or 1d8? I mean, or 3d8?
She's a humanoid.
Two.
She's a Goliath,
I
man.
mean,
She's a Goliath.
The cleric.
She's just a
Holy
Goliath, dude.
explosion. Oh, well, not really holy. He's not radiant.
He's radiating
hate
dad
that.
vibes.
Yeah,
All right. That's your turn.
that is indeed my turn.
Hewell. That is her turn. I'm gonna see if she gets back her feint. Nope. Another two-handed. 15
Miss.
miss. Damn. That's her turn.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow and wondering what the hell's going on here. And just take a swing at her knee.
17. That hits. What's going on is she's rolling for shit.
She only has a +5 on her main stat.
Do you know how hard it was to find shit that would work for a 1v1 when I didn't know which of you was gonna be in here?
That's why you make five different options, whichever one we choose.
You think I'm that good at homebrewing? Fuck off.
You quite literally alluded to it as a setup to this fight.
No, it was one person the whole time. It was always gonna be her.
So,
It was always
Parker's starting to feel a little bad for beating up this poor little girl.
Little? She's a Goliath. She's huge.
She's huge. What does obscured do again? That would give.
Swing at
Obscured?
disadvantage.
Depends on if it's lightly or heavily obscured.
Heavily.
Oh, then I can't see her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and use that. He's going to cast the fog cloud out of it. Centered
Just
on
one issue
himself.
with that.
You're so good.
she goes, now time for my trump card.
Now for my trump card, hammer out of the fog into her face.
He's just like,
She's hearing the fucking bells of St. John 3 weeks from now. Like, what the fuck happened?
Well, it's your
And
turn
she'll
now,
just hear a
Harka.
low fucking, I still see you. And swing down on her shoulder.
What do you think about the hammer?
Yeah,
There's a
that'll hit.
large margin for error.
Okay. Now, out of this cloud of fog, you're going to see light start to gather,
Hmm.
and then it sort of fades, and you hear this thunderous boom.
And you have a D4 added to that because I gave you resistance.
You saw the lightning. Taste the thunder.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no,
God
that's
damn
a
it, Nova.
failure. Get bonked.
Baba booey.
Well, that's 6 damage because I'm resistance to lightning.
Thunder.
This is thunder damage.
Oh, thunder. No, that's a full 12 then.
No, this is thunder damage, my guy.
Thunder!
Get thunderstruck.
Ooh. That health bar's looking mighty low.
Mm-hmm.
My turn again?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a soft glowing as Harka patches his chest twice and heals himself.
You bitch.
Or
I love that y'all thought this was going to be difficult for Harka. Is that a bonus action or an
Well,
action? I
it's
can't
a
remember.
roll off. She's
Alright.
missed quite a few times, and he's hit quite a bit of times. That's just how
Oh,
it is.
I need to roll this.
Well, but also the lay on hands.
Okay.
Baba booey.
That still takes his
Shield of
action.
Faith is gone.
Yeah. All right.
I've seen Harker get shit fucked in a few combats. Forgive me for thinking it might happen again.
It's,
Thing you get
it's
shit
just
fucking
a matter
Would
of
have been
the
for the
dice.
last turn. This would be for this turn. Still doesn't get it back, so that's fine. Did I miss a turn for rolling? Yes, I did.
No.
During the ring.
One more roll. One
John
more roll.
absolutely
one
annihilated
more
her.
roll.
Oh,
Yes, I
look, she gets it back. She's gonna use
Writhing
her
from
to faint. So she gets advantage.
Crit.
23.
Shut up.
It's.
Who are you rooting for again?
He can see within 5 feet.
Is
Isn't
that
she
the
surrounded
extra
by
5
a
damage
fog?
already added in?
No,
No.
so it is 18 damage.
Did she
Can
drop
she
her
see
fog
through
cloud?
her fog cloud?
No, she can see through it.
Okay.
Okay, Harka's gonna take a swing back
21.
and
Still
blow
hits.
his last spell slot.
Okay.
Man.
That's
24
when she's
damage.
gonna use her Stone's
Relentless
Endurance.
endurance.
No, Stone's Endurance. The
Oh,
the
Stone's
Goliath
Endurance.
ability.
Yeah.
Which is
reduces the damage
so
it
by
takes.
6. So she gets 6 back. Okay. That's her reaction. Now it's her turn. Let's see if she gets it back. Nope. $15. Fuck. She can't roll for shit. I should have given her better stats. Oh, interesting.
14 misses.
Misses.
I see that you're using the elemental evil version of Goliath. Because she would have 3 of those if she was using the Monsters of the Multiverse.
Good.
Oh.
Elemental Evil's better.
Debatable.
I'll cut you. I like their spells.
I'll take my winged tiefling and go.
Go fuck you.
Oh,
Go
that's
get
right, it's her
Source
turn.
Coast,
So
fuck you,
now she
shithole.
gets another d6. Oh, look! Faint.
Crane
No,
gang.
not special equipment. Faint.
Oh no.
2.
Kringe.
Green.
Oh.
23. So that is 7. She cannot roll for shit, apparently.
Either
Good.
she hits with middling damage or she misses.
Yeah, it's tragic, man. That's her turn.
Other than
Other
I
than the
love this
18
fight.
damage.
Not one of them has moved. They both just stood there and whack-a-mole.
welcome to a martial duel.
Hey,
Pretty much.
No
Kagaz
reason to move.
and Viscaz.
Kagaz and everyone he's dueled.
No, Kagaz and Viscaz moved around.
That's because he was like doing a show.
It was
Like,
really cool.
He stunned her and then was like walking around her.
And then they moved. Ooh.
Another big overhand swing down onto her shoulder blade. Or her shoulder. He's gonna try and dislocate her shoulder.
She's looking pretty rough, but she's still up. Okay, let's see if she gets it
How
back.
much health does this bitch have?
Enough.
Probably around 60,
10
50-ish.
misses.
She's a cleric. How the fuck?
She's an NPC.
That misses.
Yeah, I know.
Yay!
She's not a. I don't think she's a cleric.
She's not a cleric.
26 for 8 more damage.
That will take her out, though. She had 1 hit point left.
Goddamn!
And it'll just kind of take her to a knee. All right. Good job. Everyone always thinks it's the Minotaur. Why does everyone always think it's the Minotaur? And the Minotaur's just kind of sitting there going, I don't know.
Because he's a big slab of beef.
I'm the
All right.
janitor. I hate being stereotyped.
He's just, listen, he's just sitting there. Maybe he just likes the games. Maybe this is just his workout group. Maybe he's not a barbarian
I'm
at
so
all.
sick of these microaggressions. This city's so intolerant. I've had it.
I'm going back to.
That hurt. You hit hard.
So do you. Ow.
Yeah.
You land across into the field yet, or?
Yeah, fight's over. Fight's
Yeah.
over.
She'll
Fight
go
on,
rest
fight
up
on.
and like lean back up against the statue, kind of bleed on it a little bit.
Arca, come back to your corner.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We're both there with a warm towel and cure wounds.
I'm just flapping my wings on him to cool him off a little bit.
So Sigil will come up to you after the fight.
This is blowing cool.
Turn.
air on him.
Your TGM off, Connor.
I turned it off after the thing came up. I
Fool.
gained 6 hit points.
Fool. Sigil will
Oh, so
come
I
up
just
to
rolled
you.
better than you. Okay.
I'll keep my damn slot.
Nice.
Yeah,
9
show.
plus 4, right? You're level. We're all level 4, right?
Yeah, you're level 4.
So you get 13 HP back.
Sigil will come up to you all. Very nice. Nice showing there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting
I thought it
trick.
hurts.
To have a human be able to breathe lightning like that.
Yeah, he's gonna hold up the very magical ring. Ring lets me do it.
It's mom fucking dragon.
Would you like me to roll deception?
Yes, I would.
Does he have advantage because I said his mom
No.
fucking dragon? Yeah.
12.
His name is Tim.
13.
Oh, she knows I'm lying.
Uh-huh. You know, interesting thing. There's a bit of a wanted post around these parts.
It's a racial profiling.
There is, huh?
There is. You wouldn't happen...
I'm sure there's plenty of wanted people out and about.
Oh, this one's wanted for killing a lord. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Wrong one.
Nope.
Hmm.
What's so special about me using a breath attack? The Goliath did it too.
Aye. That's a gift from the Storm Lord. And I know that ring's not what you say it is. But if you're really here to help, I'll look the other way.
Yeah, I am.
Good.
Wouldn't be in this damn town if it wasn't.
Ha ha ha! That's what I thought. Alright. Come on. Ora, do you need a second to patch yourself up a little bit before you go down? Might get a
As
bit...
sister's actively wrapping bandages around him.
Take your time, take a little rest. Get back what you
I'm
can.
good. I'm good.
He's a paladin. He doesn't get shit.
Listen, if you need to take some time and come back, it'll still be ready for you. You won't have to do it again. But you
You
did
mean there's no
expend a
agua?
little energy in that fight. And it might get hairy down there.
Alright. So above board, we're gonna go back to the inn, take a long rest, and just come back here. I want to just say, someone spend a gold, and we'll just do that.
Not it.
Marco will drop a gold for that.
Alright. And now we just hit the long rest button, and then we'll be like, we're back.
You don't want to do any RP?
I would like to remind everybody, I have 3 days till I go Lycan. It's gonna be 2.
That's fine. Worst case, we do it down here.
Fuck it, we do it live.
How you feeling there, werewolf boy?
Let me see.
Is there a library in this city?
There is.
Rex has the mutton chops have now elongated, and he has some whiskers growing on the end of his snout.
Cute.
That is the cutest thing I've seen ever.
That is super cute.
That's an amalgamation of fuck.
He's just like a cat.
Hey, with that snout, you're looking more like a rat. But
He looks at you with tiger eyes. What?
meow.
You stare in the eye of the tiger. You see the thrill of the fight.
I shoot the tiger. No. I am the tiger.
Put Rocky in the ring.
No, this baby in the corner.
Adrian!
Also, in the time before we come back here, Sister's going to go to that library and she's going to try to look up magical maladies.
Alright. Go ahead and make me...
Yeah, Tess goes there too. She's gonna look some up as well.
Rex stays in the room, specifically trying to meditate like somebody who's sick, trying to just focus on not freaking out.
She wants to look up a general thing on Winterfell.
Icarus, I think, would try and find Rex.
I'm in my room. At the end. I'm assuming you follow us back and we all splinter off from there. You'll notice Rex goes up to his room and does not come back down, even after everybody else is scattered. I don't know what Hark is doing, but probably napping. But Rex very much disappears up into his room. We'll say you know where it is.
Icarus would find Rex, knock on the door, and then he would gesture to his bag.
And he looks at you.
He looks at me.
I think I can find somebody to get rid of that thing you gave me.
He thinks, oh, like he gestures to a necklace.
And Icarus will nod.
Very good. Did you want me to tag along? I could use something to tie my hands up.
Only if you wish.
I wish. There's this, you look and Rex's his scales are slightly discolored, and he has like a slightly darker green tiger stripe pattern.
Icarus will just make a mental note of that.
He does look a little sweaty.
Hmm.
Sweaty lizard, huh?
Gross.
If you want, you can make an insight check, and I'll roll against you. If you want to figure out why. UGM.
Roll a 1.
Oh, okay.
So I rolled, well, not much higher than a 1. So you remember that time we were fighting Knowles and Rex was just kind of sitting about 20 feet off from you, just staring at you, swishing his tail back and forth?
Yes.
You see he kind of like nervously darts his eyes at you, and you think you catch him licking his lips once, and just kind of like tries to play it off.
Icarus, to avoid like an embarrassing moment, he will just pretend like he didn't notice.
Alright, I'm following your lead. Do you want me to turn into like a mouse or something? Or
I think it'll be fine.
cool. I'll follow you.
And then I will lead Rex to my fence.
Okay.
What does it look? What does the path look like? Is it a sewer? Is it like an abandoned building? Is it?
Feel free to describe that.
I feel like it would be in like an abandoned building near the shipyard.
Okay. As you wish it, so shall it be.
Rex will squeeze through whatever gap you slide into. Look around. So, how does this work, Icarus?
Well, I produce the goods, he buys it, and I believe he will in turn resell it for whatever.
Gotcha. I'm new to this whole scene, so. Although there was a bit of a nasty mushroom trade going on in the swamps for a little bit. But I don't think it's similar scale. But she's just kind of nervously rocking back and forth.
And then Icarus will look for his fence.
Easy enough to find. Don't remember if I had given any specifics
Marco
on them
Rubio.
before. Let me see. Reading and drinking and drinking and reading. There is a female tiefling. So your fence is a female tiefling named Kyrius.
Kyrius, it's been a minute.
So it has. How have you been?
Fine, fine. I've brought you something you might be interested in.
Oh, really?
Please tell me she looks at Rex.
She does. Let me see. Oh.
Eyebrow raise.
Oh. Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
I am the escort. Tagging along.
Oh, you're an oh. Well.
Wait. What kind of escort?
Thought you were merchandise.
Well, I mean, depends on the type of escort I am, I guess.
It really does.
Don't mind me. I'm just, Rex knows well enough not to give away too much information to these people about, oh, this is my good friend Icarus. He's selling a very precious necklace for me. So he's just trying to, try not to ruin the sell.
Right. Just here to tag along.
Yep. Not from around these parts.
No, I can
I'm
see
trying to train him
that.
up.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. Shouldn't be surprised, though. That was always your way.
So, how much do you think I can get for this? And then he will kind of
I believe the price I quoted you last week was 1,500 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yeah. Well, I'll be damned. She kind of looks it over. Just runs her fingers over it, still making sure that you're holding on to it, that it's not exchanging hands yet, but so that she can kind of examine it a little bit. Where on earth did you find such a rare piece?
Rex smiles.
Oh.
I have a nose for these sorts of things.
Oh, really?
Made a few friends on the ocean. Thinks fondly back to homie Dick.
Well, if you are ever looking for a job, handsome, you just come and find me.
Pardon?
A job, handsome.
Okay, sure, will do. He very much seems very, thrown off by the idea of somebody flirting with him.
I love that he thinks that's flirting. That's so cute.
Yeah, he's a country hick.
And she thinks that he's like, a job, and he's like, flirting.
I was like, oh, whew, Lord of mercy.
And she's over here going, oh, he doesn't know about like jobs.
I mean, that also. He's also a hermit.
Yeah.
This is so far apart from his world.
He's like, I don't know what this is.
I don't understand the exchange of goods and services.
I'm used to the barter economy. Well, I would say that I can make a pretty good cut out of this. And I'll give you 1,500 gold if you'll give that to me.
Icarus will think for a moment, and then he'll be like, I think I'd be fine with that.
If I could interject,
Yes.
would you perhaps have any merchandise that might help an adventuring party that you might be willing to swap with it? Something of similar value? Maybe something that's a little harder to sell to people living in towns that maybe you'll give us a discount on just to move it.
Well, it
Especially,
depends on what kind of thing you're looking for.
I kind of try and whisper to Chris, I didn't think this far. I was just saw an angle. You're up. Tap on the ass.
What I think he means is... And then Icarus will just think, it's like, what the hell does he mean?
That's a very good question. He basically just described like, oh, so you get $10 trading in your Xbox, or you get 25 store credit. Okay. Just trying to see if there's anything in the store he wants for the store credit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then Icarus will just turn back and he will ask, while we're here, do you have any new items in stock that we might be able to purchase? Or trade?
Sure thing, handsome. Let me go to my 5th edition magic item shop generator. Large city.
Is there anything in particular certain someone
No
wanted
potion.
to look
No
for?
scroll.
Rod of identification.
I have potion and scroll checked off, so we should be good.
Rod of identification.
I have a +1 lance.
It's a weird pigeon flying through here, guys. You hear it just keeps chirping about a rod of identification.
Doesn't it just? Almost like she doesn't
You
have
use the
that.
lances.
Or doesn't listen to weird pigeons.
I mean, if I wild shaped right now, I would be a very weird
He
pigeon.
would be a very weird pigeon.
Does she seem to freak out about the like kind of monstrous look he has?
The tiefling?
Yeah,
No.
the half tiger, half shark thing doesn't bother her. Cool.
The tiefling? No.
Yeah. Fair.
like the tiefling? No, it does not. She's just like, that's just how you are. If that's how you are, then that's how you are. Who am I to judge? I'm a fucking tiefling. Says, well, fuck it. It's easier for y'all to say what you're looking for, but she doesn't have a rod of identification.
Harlot. That's what I was reaching for.
No, sorry about it.
Does she have any juicy items on the list?
If I'm going off of this, there's a +1 lance, light crossbow.
Yeah,
What kind of stuff are you looking for?
Scrap the vicious, scrap the +1s. What wondrous items are there?
Wondrous
I want
items.
something funky if they have them.
Winged boots.
Wow, that's good.
Tess would really fuck that up.
No, I think they should go to the Arakocra.
You're right.
There's 2 different versions of Mariner's armor, 2 different types of armor. There's adamantine splint,
Ooh.
There's 2 different types of great swords. Nope,
Greatsword.
that one does not. That one does not exist. Actually, no,
That
it
doesn't
does
change.
because it's
What-
funny. There is a glaive of warning. It is 60,100 gold. I shit you not. That is the price it generated.
Warning weapon be like
There is leather armor of resistance, and there is a rod of
Resistance be-
rulership.
a rod of ruler.
I don't really know what that is. Everything else is +1, and then there's a +3 hand axe.
Fucking oh.
These are gonna be expensive.
Rin's sweating through me because he wants it.
So sad he's not here.
Stop posting pictures of Sippy Norman.
So, did any of that sound interesting to you, Icarus?
Icarus is fine, because this is what Icarus is going to do. When we get the money, he will give the majority of it to Rex, and he will just keep 600.
Oh.
This
So I'm
was his
getting-
find anyways.
That's so sweet.
So I'm getting 900? No. I'm getting 700? No, you said
1,500?
600. I was thinking you said 800. My bad. Plus. Right, brain dead? One of us gets 700, one of us gets 800 then. No, Connor's brain's shitting out again.
How
6 and
much
9.
was this, man?
69.
6 and 9. He's taking 6, I'm taking 900. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, Connor.
My man, how?
He's going
Doesn't
through
read
it.
his housing contracts, doesn't do math.
Good thing you avoided all your academic duties, right? You wouldn't have been able to do them at this rate.
Signs a contract without realizing he's signing a contract.
You
Yeah,
don't want me to leap off my building, you just have to ask.
I mean, he
I
told
already
you to
did.
earlier.
Alright,
My
well,
boy!
That wasn't an ask.
Kill
That wasn't an
yourself.
ask. That was a command. Young man!
Kill yourself!
Kill my boy!
Go take the long sleep.
Gale, my boy! Kill yourself!
Icarus.
You have to
what'd you
say it in funny old man voice.
And then I
Gale,
had
my
2
boy.
questions.
I haven't
Kill
met
yourself.
Elminster yet.
Yes, no,
Okay.
I must think.
Yeah, we're done.
What kind of bow does Tess use again?
Short bow.
Her bow. She's a midget. She can't use a long
Yeah,
bow.
she's too small. It's sad.
Does she have a +1 short bow?
I have nothing magical.
I would say I can very easily change out the +1 light crossbow for a +1 short bow. That's equivalent.
And how much would that run me?
For you, darling. You've been such a good friend to me.
Actually, this because
I'll give that to you for
Rex,
800.
Rex at this point goes, miss. He's
Uh-huh.
married.
That's
You know?
not at all what she's talking about. She's talking about he brings her good shit.
I'm saying Rex says that because he doesn't
He-
understand it.
He might actually. Oh.
You just say 800
I did.
for a +1?
Only for Icarus.
That bitch.
This is her regular. This is a regular person who brings her shit that she can then sell to make a fuck ton of money.
Aren't uncommons up to 500?
You're over costing it.
Oh.
That's-
Oh.
It's an uncommon for a +1. The max money that a +1 can cost you is 700.
Oh,
You
never
know,
mind.
we do have a roll for this. We do have a
That's
roll.
right, I forgot.
Good customer.
That thing is
Yes,
bullshit.
1d6 +1. That's rare.
That's rare. It's just 1d6 plus 1.
Wait, hold on.
What is it?
1d6.
If only I copied this down in a handout for you, Liv.
No, that is right.
Where is it?
In case you
misread
didn't
it.
know anything.
I don't know anything.
That is it.
That is it. So it's 11.
No, you did.
11
parentheses
gold.
Wrong. Oh, it's 200.
It's 200.
How much an electrum?
No. Okay, well it's 200. So she'll give it to you for 200. Sorry. Listen, this generated magic shop is bullshit. Apparently.
You have to do it like this. 1d6 plus 1.
I put a space in when I shouldn't have put a
times
space.
100. This is for uncommon. And then I think common is just I think it's 1d4. Nah, I can't remember common, but that's not important. But that's uncommon. And then rare is 2d8 times 100. Something like that.
Something like that.
Fuck your handout, Connor.
Yeah.
So it was how much again?
200.
200. Oh,
Ignore me.
Ignore me.
God, I say 800. You're a fucking psychopath.
You've known that for a while. It's just not usually my intention.
Well, I mean, her economy's a little inflated. There was that one bandit that really got rich at one time.
That one
That
bandit
one
who pricked
bandit.
his finger and started bleeding platinum.
Yeah, he kind of did.
Icarus will buy the short bow +1 for Tess.
You're so sweet. Look at you. You're so sweet. All right. Well, as always, my dear, it is a pleasure doing business with you.
You too. And then Icarus will beckon for Rex him and Rex to head out.
Oh,
Unless you wanted to buy something.
pleasure meeting with you, ma'am. I think I'll just hold on to my coin for future endeavors.
All right, sweetie.
Liv's gonna rob you.
Good,
I might.
good day. And Rex will just kind of like slink backwards and stumble on his way out.
Score.
He said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
I'll do it myself. Okay. So you have the +1 short bow for dear Tess. Shane, if you would like to roll me an investigation check.
For the library.
For
Yeah.
the library!
After you, Sister Lilgoria, would you like to go first?
You can go ahead.
Okay. I walk up to the librarian. What are they?
Let's go to the NPC generator, shall we?
Liv's gone.
What? Can you hear me?
He died.
What? Can you hear me? Am I here? Hello? Hello? How does that happen? I don't know how it gets muted. I really don't know. I really don't know, guys.
Tragic.
It doesn't like the sound of your voice.
That's probably very true.
Unlucky.
It is, isn't it? Tragic. Tragedy!
Is that the magic item pricing?
Tragedy.
Tragedy!
Copy. Copy.
Yeah, pretty sure that's the typing that came out of.
There
what's
is
it called?
it is a human man. The librarian is a human man. Late 40s.
Hello?
Well, hello there.
My name's Tess. This is Sister Lilaboria. I'd like to see if you have any books on, the Winterfell.
We do have some. They are notoriously reclusive, so what we have is a bit more fairy tale and folklore. It's not guaranteed to be entirely accurate, but we do have a few, and he'll point out the section where you can find those sorts of books.
I'm gonna see.
They're alphabetical, right?
Yes, they are alphabetical by author, once you get to that section.
Oh, by author.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll go search that.
It's the D and Dewey Decimal System.
No.
As
And I'll
Tess
go-
walks away.
Yeah, I'll go look for the book we discussed, Liv.
Okay.
Hello. I would like to see if you have any books on ailments or maladies, preferably magic in nature.
Yes, we do have a few of those for reference texts. He'll point out where they are, basically like the medical section.
She'll give a light bow and head over there to look for
Yes.
something on Softpaw's condition.
if each of you would roll me an investigation check, your respective investigation checks.
Can I guidance this or no?
For yourself, yes. Tess, it's a lot of it is you find like oh
Ain't that just a bitch?
that is just a bitch. Tess, you find
Awful.
like a children's fairy tale. You find you find the Snow Queen. The Snow Queen fairy tale.
Perfect.
The
just for
original
me.
one, the one with the mirror.
Oh no.
With Kai and Gerda, the OG. And that captures your attention. Sister, you're realizing as you're reading this that there's a fundamental misunderstanding because so much of your knowledge of non-warforged diseases are through your magical capabilities to heal them or assuage them. And these are very dry, scientific, like, we dissected the specimen and discovered... It's the shit that Connor reads for class, basically. Those kinds of, like, actual, like, very weighty, hefty medical texts. And you're having trouble kind of piecing it together of how to find the information you're looking for. Like, you found something about diseases, but you're not really sure how to find helpful information in here.
I see.
Yeah, that natty one is rough, buddy.
Yeah, and then a fucking 20 on the other one.
So close to glory for the both of you. But no.
Only thing she found was a glory hole.
That kind of library?
No, it's not. Tess is literally in the children's section right now.
What happened?
This is what Sister found.
Is that a gremlin?
Not the gremlin.
I know that the guys in the trench coats are supposed to be flashers, but every time I see them do that, all I think of is from Hercules, the "Hey kid, wanna buy a sundial?" That's all I can think of. I don't know why.
I'm reading the Winter Queen.
You're reading about the Snow Queen? Yeah. It's very much... You realize, like, at first is you kind of are like, oh, this is it, and then you realize about halfway through that this is definitely, like, someone wrote this as a story, and it's probably not based at all in fact, but at that point, you gotta know how it ends.
Yeah.
Reads more.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, the power of friendship saves the day.
Yeah. Fiction.
Yep. Gerda loves her friend so much that she goes on a big long journey and she saves him and reminds him that life is worth living and that nihilism is not the end of it all. Not the way.
I only sent that thing to you like an hour ago. Come on.
Listen, you were asking about this, and that is actually kind of how the Snow Queen ends, though. But literally, if you're familiar with the original fable of the Snow Queen...
Alright, knowing that, and once he reads it, Tess closes the book with a stony face.
Angry.
Fiction indeed. Alright. That's a feeling. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna
just shove it back on the shelf.
Sister!
King Julian! King Julian!
Yes.
I'm done here. Yeah.
And she just walks up and hugs your leg.
Sister puts the book back that she's looking through. I don't think I'm coming at this the right way. I'll try it later.
I'm not okay. Can you carry me?
Okay. And she'll pick Tess up.
Yeah.
Unlike a football or unlike a little backpack, Sister holds Tess in the cradle pose.
Gotta get my
Yeah,
drink on.
she'll just
Oh, read that
snuggle
right.
us.
It's drank on.
Drank.
Drank,
In the
drank, smite, drank, drank, fight, drank.
Drank.
Yeah, Tess will just nestle into your embrace. She's like, yeah.
Go figure. The lady named Sister has the highest amount of motherly qualities.
And the bazombas.
Bam, bam, bam.
Well, you guys see Sister walk in with Tess into the inn.
Arca's up in the room drinking. Has been all fucking day.
Oh, back to his room.
He drunk.
He drank.
Well, I mean, he can get rid of that drunkenness anytime he wants. Paladin nonsense.
Gotta love good paladin nonsense.
You can hear light singing coming from his room. If you like my body and you think I'm sexy,
This is why we sit in our room.
As Hank?
come on, baby, let me know.
Oh my god. If that's
Go
the
in there.
case, Sister's putting Tess in the bed and then walking over there, because what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
He's drunk. It's as simple as that. He's in there by himself.
Did Tess fall asleep in her arms, or was she just chilling?
She fell asleep in your arms.
Oh.
Okay. Then Sister will put her in the bed, get her all nice and tucked in, put a little present next to her, and then
If you really need me, just
go knock on Harka's door. So what the fuck?
Go over and open the door. Hey, sis. How's it going?
I heard
His
you
eyes are
singing,
half closed.
and
I
she
was
just
singing.
tilts her head. Yeah, just making sure you're not possessed.
Nah. I'm possessed by the spirits of booze.
Of spirits.
Ah, I see.
I'm bored shitless. I've been
I-
stuck in this damn room all day because I don't want to go wandering around the fucking city.
I do see how that would bore you.
Yeah. So I've been drinking. I was reading. Can't remember a fucking thing I read. So I've mostly been drinking at this point.
I suppose I can keep you company if you like. I don't know how entertaining I could possibly be.
It's okay. Go ahead and get some rest. You are far too pretty to be hanging out with a drunkard old man like me.
I don't have to rest for a little while.
Ignore that.
What's going on with that one?
Nothing. Ignore that.
Heyo?
2 foot 9 inches. That's what I read too.
Thank you.
Oh, he has
That's
to.
how tall Tess is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you rolling your
Okay.
height?
Why not? Why aren't you rolling your height?
Well then, my dear beautiful lady, would you like to drink with me? I know you don't need to drink. You could just pretend.
She just smiles. Sure.
Come on in. He'll lead her in. He's just drinking.
A drank.
Right.
He's drunk and just being a goofball. He's bored, out of his mind because he's been stuck in this room all day.
Adorable.
He's gonna play her lyre for him.
And he will sing stupid drunk songs.
Now let's see if I actually
Roll
succeed on
up
it. Oh, okay. I roll great on that, but when I'm trying to read about fucking
Here,
maladies,
let's see my performance. I am doing this at a disadvantage because I'm drunk off my ass.
yeah.
And I
No.
still fucking get an 18. His deep baritone voice.
You're actually quite good at that, Harka.
Yes, I enjoyed singing. Since I was young, I was told I have a nice voice for it, for soft serenading songs and just fuck, I'm talking out my ass right now. I enjoy singing.
Shut up, pirate. Well,
As you all are strumming away, you'll hear the subtle twanging sound of another string instrument coming up the stairs.
Oh God, no.
It's not subtle. It is very twangy.
No, I mean I'm that far away.
Okay.
He's playing
Distant
the hell out of
twanging.
it. Down, down, down.
you got
Yes.
a banjo?
Yeah. Let me.
Oh. Here comes the hick.
Here comes the boy.
And
Oh, it's bad. Oh no, that's average.
That's average.
hey, girl.
He's carrying a tune, not too many notes out of key.
I'm playing hot cross buns on the banjo.
Twang,
God.
twang, twang. Twang, twang, twang. Twang, da twang, da twang, da twang, da twang, twang, twang.
I heard music. I recognize Lizzie's. Sorry, was there a moment I thought it was gonna be fun to join in, but I feel like I've
Can't just barge in on somebody's jam sesh.
slowly starts backing out of the room.
Rex,
Yes, my dear
it's
boy.
fine.
You messed up me flirting with this beautiful young lady. I'm going to bed now.
I feel like he probably
Summon
just
the
like
sun to beat him.
face plants on the bed.
Sister just rolls her eyes.
And not even a minute later, snoring.
I'll throw a pillow over him so I can get some sleep myself.
Oh yeah, the alligator doesn't snore, but I do.
Oh, I snore the fucking gator churl. Like, it's the gator churl. It's
Ah.
awful.
I miss
And
old
enjoy your
man
rest. We
Had
have
all the old
probably
characters from all the
plenty to
campaigns
do
in one
tomorrow.
room. Just Thunderwave.
Okay.
You guys aren't even old. You're not even old.
No, I'm just obnoxious.
It is now the next day, which is the 29th, because I went ahead and progressed it before you did the role playing for the. Yeah, you're getting close.
Still 2
Mhm.
days.
Tomorrow's the last day before full moon.
Yep.
Harper wakes
Uh,
up, does his old man stretches and noises. Oh.
Wait, now that I
Why
think
does
about
it
it, you're...
taste like a cat shit in my mouth?
You look over and Rex has a full where normally he's like a smooth scaled underbelly, he's now like covered in hair. Like he looks like a very hairy ginger man covered in tiger fur.
So just
Go over,
Irish.
give him a good kick. You know, not hard, just enough to wake him up.
Reflexive snap in the air.
Did you shit in my mouth?
I'm not
Because it tastes
sure.
like a cat shit in my mouth,
I'm not sure.
and you look like a cat.
We're too close to the full moon for me to say for certain.
It's a joke. It's time to get up.
Don't put the thought in my head. I might actually try to shit in your mouth in a couple nights.
Well, on those nights we tie you up, remember?
Oh,
It's
you
time to
tried.
wake up.
Don't
It's
make
time
me
to
go
wake-
and invest in some silver chains. Oh.
Coming
Wouldn't
back
be a bad
around
idea
to
get
it.
Some silver weapon.
Well, that's happening. You actually know this sister because of your Warforged shit, but Tess wakes up in the middle of the night and just goes and like curls up in your lap.
No.
Yes, you wake up and you have a little stuffed yeti in your arm.
Snuggle buddy. Right back.
You can add the magic item, Cuddly Strixhaven mascot, to your inventory.
And it looks like a
Jesus
little
Christ.
yeti, little abominable snowman.
And you will hear a knock on your door.
It's the shaven haircut, 2
Um,
bits, isn't it?
I'll get it.
And Tess will put the
2 bits.
thing in the bag.
Oh,
And then
100% Harka does the 2 bits knock.
Tess goes and opens the door.
Good morning.
Hey,
You see
little
Tony
one.
the Tiger standing there.
How you feeling today?
Great.
Another tiger stripe appears. Oh,
Is this a walking day, or you want to be carried like normal?
I think I can walk.
Rex is about.
He's gonna hold out his hand and just be like, "Do you want on?" I'm missing my shoulder-mounted cannon.
I think if we're going into combat, I should stick on like Sister's shoulder or something, or because y'all are the front line. And I've noticed every time I hop on top of Rex's back and he drives into melee, I have difficulty.
I enjoyed
That is a reasonable point. I imagine she's downstairs acting like a bed chamber maid again.
No, she's over there.
check on.
She's I open the door, but she's just still sitting there in the corner waking up.
Yeah,
Walks
she's
over
still
to
shut
Sister.
down in the corner. And she's just sitting very politely with her arms, or with her hands just on top of each other in her lap. And her eyes are just barely hanging open.
Oh. Well then,
Rex walks up to her.
I'm gonna
leave her alone. She's sleeping.
Is this an actual magical item? What the fuck did you get?
Yeah, it's a common magic item.
Yeah, it's from Strixhaven.
Strixhaven.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. Oh god, it is.
I love it so much, though.
A little yeti. Alright.
As I see Sister finishing out her sleep, I just kind of knock on the wall. Lily?
Let her sleep.
She's waking up, damn it! That's what Connor just said!
Give her time, man.
She went to sleep at the same time as us, and she sleeps less than us. She's
Oh, shit.
awake. Unless she was up before that.
Or, she, did something in the middle of the night after we went to bed and she stayed awake.
She did do that.
Leave her alone. She'll wake up when she wakes up. She's the most
Alright.
not weird as shit out of all of us.
Are you kidding me? That's actually useful. Holy shit.
Right?
Yes.
But not to the point of being broken like some other stuff in Strixhaven Silvery Barbs.
Yes. I'm
Uh,
in agreement.
Rex's tiger tail brushes up against her leg as he heads downstairs.
Yeah.
You're a needy little fuck, aren't you?
It's a cat.
What makes you
Something
think
about
that?
orange cats.
The fact that you wouldn't let the one reasonable member of our group sleep.
Tess just looks up at you.
I detest this implication. I am perfectly
Mm-hmm.
Want to try that again
reasonable.
in common?
You're perfectly reasonable.
Tess holds up a tray of lasagna.
No, you're not.
And that's how I adopted John.
Yes,
There's
Chris Pratt. Welcome back.
Sister Lilaboria. There's Icarus. Oh fuck, is it me next? There's me, there's you, there's Tess.
Are you talking about the most level-headed of the group?
Yes.
Harka, I am many times more level-headed than you.
You guys stop arguing in the hallway. You're making the other people in this tavern.
I never body slammed a trap door.
Y'all gotta stop
Yes.
sending me these
My one
whispers. I'm gonna
mistake.
start crying.
That you guys really do enjoy bringing up.
Because it was so amazingly stupid, and
Tess
then you want to
closes the
say
door.
that you're smarter.
Tess closes the door.
I didn't say smarter, I said more level-headed.
Uh-huh.
There's a very large difference. If we're going on pure smarts, he points at the fucking kobold. She's the
The
smartest
door's
person in this
closed.
group.
The kobold has closed the door. in his
Points at
face.
a closed door, apparently. She's the smartest person in this group.
I ruffle
I go-
Harka's illusory hair and start walking downstairs.
I go and I lay back in Sister's lap till she wakes up.
I'm probably the dumbest.
Uh-huh.
They're really rowdy in the mornings.
She snuggles with Yeti.
Yeah.
Is it like a buffet, or should I cross off an extra coin for getting 2 samples or 2 servings of breakfast live?
There's a buffet. Fuck it. It's fun. It
Rex has got a
amuses me.
fucking platter. Just tells them to keep the eggs coming.
Give me
No,
all
you
the
might have
bacon and
misheard me.
eggs
I
you
want-
have. Wait, come back.
Thank you.
I'm afraid that what you
I-
heard me say was give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I
I
said
want all
was
of the big...
bring me all the bacon and eggs you have.
And he kind of goes a little fucking feral, chomping down on the stuff. What's the reaction of the people in the tavern now that they see even more Were-Tiger Rex?
Some
I
of
think
them
they're
are
bugbear.
definitely freaked out. Some of them think it's a furry thing. Um,
Circumvention.
some of them are like,
Run.
To those ones, Harka's gonna lean in and go, "It is 100%."
some of them are like, oh, okay. People have weird shit that goes on as long as you're not making it anybody else's problem.
If I had illusionary script, I'd just cast our skywriting. It'd just be, "It is a furry thing."
Hey, Fractal, we're over here.
Be like,
Skyway.
yes, he is a furry. That was still so very, very funny. Of like the immediate realization of like, why is that an issue? Oh,
When you get
I
too
heard
deep
there
into
was
your
a-
character.
I heard there was a party here by Hello.
no,
Hello, friends, I brought Punch.
he's not here.
Ah!
But he brought Punch. Liv, you're gonna keep him out of the party?
He's not here.
Yep.
Rude.
All right, so we
I
just
know
wait.
where he is, and he's not
Harka's
here.
just gonna wait for Sister to wake up and come down into the tavern
And-
part of the tavern.
An hour after everyone else, she gets up. She activates Tess sitting in her lap. She just picks Tess up and stands.
Yeah. I'm like a
good
Bond
morning.
villain pet. I'm like a Bond villain pet. Good morning.
I don't know who Bond is, but let's have
It was in one of those books I read down. I don't remember.
Good job, Pyro.
You know,
They
I
actually
thought
did
of
start.
I thought of a better. I thought of a funny thing. Has you'll watch as Sister unfolds her divine source apparatus and it starts floating, and she's
Whoa.
going to hang a basket on it for you to sit in.
Oh my god, that's cute.
I don't really have broad shoulders like Harko or Rex, but
It's like a papoose. But big. I like this. I think I ever heard something called it a howdah.
if it didn't have to unfold so often, or fold and unfold so often, you could like set up a hammock in there or something. But a basket's probably the easiest.
I crawl up into my portable basket.
That implies that there are unportable baskets.
You haven't seen any of my fucking laundry hampers. Those things stay on the fucking ground.
Immovable object. Fuck your hamper.
We accidentally craft your hamper with the density of a neutron star. But
My bad. Bellum rolled a 1 on his leather working tools. Whoopsies.
Yep. Whoopsies.
anyway, she will make her way downstairs, and you'll see that her divine source apparatus is just holding Tess in a basket.
Cute.
Oh, that was a good idea, Lily.
That is
I-
undeniably adorable.
I actually partially unfurl my tent, so it's like a little teepee on her back.
I know I said it a bunch, but like, what is Sister's reaction to seeing drastically more liking Rex?
Garfield.
She has like her eyebrows raised, not in like a alarm sort of way, but like a smuggish sort of way. It's like, I see that you're reaching the point.
Yeah, it's a little different than the last time. I just kind of keeps creeping up on me. Connor is considering this to be that he's stuck in the hybrid form. Is that good with you, DM?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I suppose we'll get to that hurdle when we reach it. But let's go get Icarus.
Icarus, how have you been, buddy?
Icarus has been good. He was up late, just talking with his wife and catching up for the lost time.
Oh,
Oh.
I swear, y'all you're
Crazy.
you're all trying to make me cry today. Jesus,
We were
Jesus.
too horny at the beginning. We had to balance it
I
out.
need to balance it out.
I led the
Justified.
charge, and
I was about to say,
I
Pyro
threw
is
Liv down the
like,
hill.
y'all are like dropping little stones, and then Pyro just keeps coming in with a massive fucking boulder on the side of the seesaw. Okay, so you find Icarus.
Compliment ignore. Grace. Hey, Grace. I wave from the buffer for my little howdah.
Hey, Tess, and he will kind of produce the bow that he bought for Tess.
Oh!
You sounded like a Legend of Zelda NPC.
Hello. What's it?
And I'll kind of climb down and waddle up to you.
What's it?
It is a +1 bow.
Oh. Is it for me?
No, I just want to show you. It's for me.
Okay.
Hi.
No, Icarus will hand over the bow.
Oh, is it for me? Okay.
Yes.
Sister
Alright,
will
thank you.
snicker a little bit at that one.
Ah.
Let's see here real quick. Tess is gonna try something. I'm just gonna. And she just like jumps up onto your chest and hugs you.
Oh.
You're not that tall, so it's not that difficult. I
He's
hope.
also considered small.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friend!
Eric Okra are considered small?
You get to choose small or medium, any choice you make.
Ah.
Friend.
Or traitor, come and look upon.
Oh, by the gods, the sweetness today is going to kill me.
And then Icarus will ask Tess, in exchange, can you teach me how to use a bow?
Just let me do something to that bow real quick.
And assuming you hand it over, she's gonna take a little knife and
Please
carve a
tell
little
me that you
symbol
do
into
them
it.
together and not like all the biscuits and then just slurping down a bowl.
He's a
looks at it
pal-
like a cat.
you-
Biscuits
you-
and then a bowl.
You know what? He's actually not aware cat. He's aware pelican.
It crumbled up, mixed in, and then eaten like a cat. Just lick.
At least you're mixing it together and it's not just I'm eating dry biscuits and then slurping down a bowl of gravy.
You see the Instagram reel of the guy eating the Popeyes biscuit in a one
With
go.
no drink.
No drink.
Immediately, you should have seen
My
his skin
diet
start to
Dr.
petrify.
Kelp?
Yeah. Yeah. Tess carves a little weird spiky symbol into the bow, and then
Thank you. I'll teach you whenever we're stopping by. In camp. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I will now add a +1 bow to thing.
Can't wait to see how you customize it.
What?
The bow.
Like tying a ribbon to it, or like I'm excited to see how Tess.
Oh no!
Fortifies
I just put the matter of fact, since Tess does this all in front of you, so I'll just put the symbol there. It's that weird little Lelouch one. If I can. Shane saw earlier. I'll go grab it.
So, as Rex stuffs his mouth with a whole nother bag of sausages. For
You're giving Stretch Run for his money at this point, fucker.
He's
Or the-
noticeably eating a lot more as his body's grown 4 inches overnight, and he's in a very metabolically challenging transformation.
Do you make your way back to the
Aye.
temple?
I'm ready.
As we're walking, Sister's going to lag behind slightly to next to Icarus and gently nudge his arm.
I'm back in the howdah.
Yes, sister?
She'll just raise her finger up to her lips, and you see that she is holding something up to you. It's a little box.
Icarus will take it without saying anything.
Okay. I will message you specifically what that was.
Ooh.
Get wrecked, idiot.
Get wrecked, idiot.
But we can continue.
Alright. When you make it back to the temple, what you do? What do you do?
With the drunken sailor. What
You do a drunken sailor?
I'll
Early
walk
in
up
the
to,
morning.
I'll walk up to the Irish bitch from before. I
The
forget her name.
Scottish bitch?
Was she?
Yes.
Whatever you say.
Connor, that hole is deep enough. Duh, don't sass her.
I'll waltz up to him. We're ready to go delve in. We've had our rest. We've been prepared.
Alright. Good. Very good.
I was really hoping you could go. Who are you?
Who are you again, motherfucker? No. Who?
What are you doing?
What are you doing in my swamp? What?
My temple! I'm dead. He killed me. I would also like to ask her on the side if the temple sells silver weapons. Or can silver weapons.
We can silver my. What you need them for?
Preparations for our adventures.
Right. Okay, lad. We'll see what we can do for you. Set up for you. Alright.
Cool.
Come on. She'll lead you all down below into the sort of communion room. There is, at the center, there is this altar, sort of raised up platform. Alright. Back up.
Yeah, I was moving, damn it.
She'll kind of step up there. Alright. Now, I'm going to open a connection with the Storm Lord, and that should allow him to speak through me to all of you. Hopefully you'll all be able to get to the bottom of whatever this is. Alright? BRB real quick! Place yourself on the map! Fine. I'm gonna put him behind Sister. Or to the right of Sister. There we go. Now he's placed on the map. So she walks up to the altar, kind of kneels, takes a kneeling position, clasps her hands in front of her, and starts muttering under her breath. And you start to see, like, runes that are engraved onto the altar lighting up one by one in a sort of clockwise formation around this part of the altar. Lighting up with this sort of, like, almost thunderous looking... Like, it's blue, but it's the color of lightning as it strikes before the thunder hits. And it lights up. And as the final room lights, she kind of, her whole body arches and and you see this energy shoot into her like a bolt of lightning, literally. I need you all to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I should have cast resistance on
You
somebody.
should have, but you didn't. Nope, that's a failure.
Shibuya.
$5.
Stop
$5.
rolling to DM, Connor.
I'll do what I want, damn it.
15 is the highest roll. No one succeeds.
We fucking suck.
All of you are blown back against the wall and knocked prone as this concussive force slams down into the altar and creates a shockwave that knocks you all back. Yeah, right
I
about
gotta
there.
stand
That's
to
the
the
wall.
stairs.
Yeah, close
Ouch.
enough. Bonk. Bonk.
10
Bonk.
down the stairs.
Bonk.
Sister and I get launched up the tube.
As you all recover,
Like a little
and
nail
you
tube.
kind of push
Yeah.
yourselves up to a sort of crouched on your hands and knees like you're starting to get up from prone, you look and you see this figure that is not who was standing there before. You see a large orcish woman in radiating armor that seems to almost vibrate. And she turns her gaze to look at all of you, and her eyes are pitch black. As you look
Oh.
upon the avatar of the storm,
Ah,
Of course.
we knew.
I had
Yeah.
not initially planned for it to be Inanna, but then you were like, you could make it Inanna, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I can. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, and that's where we'll pick up. Not next week, but the week after Thanksgiving. As you all
Who is
face off
Inanna?
against the Avatar of the Storm. That's my
Oh,
Bill.
Her character
My
for
Bill
Bill's
PC.
game. She's a
How-
Tempest cleric.
How dare you use one of your PCs as NPCs and immediately throw stuff out the window?
Yeah, Pyro, if you say that in seriousness, half your roster evaporates. Just, if not
One,
more. Just your
two,
setting just fucking gets Thanos snapped. Just
And
Roll
put Jackson on
initiative,
there.
Pyro.
Okay, I'll roll my initiative. Shit,
This-
kazoo!
Very good.
Let's
Okay,
go.
and sort. Cool.
Hey,
All right.
good.
When we come back, not next week because next week we are off for Thanksgiving, but when we come back the week after that, we will deal with you all facing off against the Avatar of the Storm. Woo! Thank you all for watching.
Did she have the vibe? A question.
Hmm.
Did she have the vibe that this is like an intended thing, or this is like side
The
effects?
pitch black eyes don't seem right.
I figured.
All right.
I think
And friendly reminder,
Fucking action.
no game tomorrow because our resident gay hates us.
Yep. How
Did
could
you
you
talk
live?
to?
It's okay though.
No, I
it's
did
because
not-
he
no, I
has
have
a
not
good
talked to
he
him.
has
I
a
have-
good
been busy.
relationship with his family, and we could not ask for anything more in this time of thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it down real quick. I'm gonna be really real because I just had a wave of emotion hit me, and I'm gonna be really real with y'all. I am thankful for all of you. You are all my family, and you are all my very, very dear friends, and I love all of you very much. And I'm thankful for all of you.
See, yeah, it was a thankless sucker punch that I delivered like an hour before game.
Yes, it was. It was a thing. Listen, I love when you guys make me cry with shit like that. I love when you guys make me do my little ooby wooby face, as I call it. So, with that thanks and the ooby wooby face in mind,
Stop
I will
wiping
see
off
you
your
all-
desk in the middle of us talking, you asshole!
we'll see you all
I
2
know it
weeks
was
from
you.
now.
Close it. Close
See you later, Liv.
Bye.